So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, the man Thomas, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Berg, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now Jorbeat B-Boss.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Dodgers could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one in triple digits.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
That one fouled off, 2-2. 2 out, space is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. And up next for Los Angeles, the man Thomas. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Sabato, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Owen Casey. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Thomas, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a foul out of play.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Ethan Salas in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Arroyo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Zach Deloach. Fastball for a strike. Deloach with a homer in his last game. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one at triple digits. Fought off foul. Triple digits on that last pitch. start of the fourth. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Ernie Wang. Thomas back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Thomas was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Makes the grab, one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cruz heads towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Carmen Vega Ramos. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, the man Thomas. That one handled center field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And he makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And a foul ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Ramirez. Squeezes it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 down now, and here is Ethan Salas. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Dodgers 1 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Edwin Arroyo. And that one popped in the air, left field. Vaughn heads after it. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Zach DeLoach. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. A solo shot. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. The batter now, Braden Montgomery.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's your 1. Fouled off left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
So the batting order turns over. Ernie Wang steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That's towards center. Cruz makes the play, and it's out number 3. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Thomas working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Foul ball.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, he could be.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Top of inning number 7. So now it's the White Sox DH, Jorbeat B-Boss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Thomas back to work. And that one fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Vega Ramos stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Popped up. That settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now back to the right fielder, Owen Casey.
So up next, Owen Casey. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another. Popped up.
I got it.
Ramirez makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Camilo Doval. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 75.
Thomas with a respectable game both at the plate and on the mound.
And Boog, if he plays like this on a consistent basis, making contributions on the mound and at the plate, it makes him so much more valuable to the team in the long run.
The man, Thomas, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Next is the designated hitter, the man, Thomas.
Nice, no trying to lay hoping. Oh God, my memory potent. Only heat was ever left open. Me and Sinner in the 98 coasting. Blow the gas out, trying to lay hoping. Now we got too much flavor. How they gon' never outplay us? Before you talk cow, better notice my blazer. If I tell you now, I ain't giving no favors. Ready for the ride, I'm just filling my tank. And when Mike on road, it's another celebration. Ready for any and every occasion. Storm got took, but forever it rages. God, no.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the series. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a rocket out to left. Deloach right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs on 3 hits. Thomas matched a homer in his last game. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, the man, Thomas. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And a base hit up the middle. And it's now first and second to start the inning. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here comes the manager. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 11-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
And we're back. And now the DH, the man, Thomas. Molina back to work. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 16-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game. Man, it's so special.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout. Thomas had a sensational showing in the win. The man, Thomas, went yard. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Wang. Line drive, base hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
That's a base hit. The throw to third, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in, and there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Owen Casey.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So 2 down. Aaron Sabato steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the White Sox 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, the man Thomas. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
DeLoach settles under. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Ethan Salas. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Edwin Arroyo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Out to center. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. DeLoach will hit next.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
The Dodgers looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. To the right side, low. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
So digging in, Braden Montgomery. Still only 1 out here in the inning. This one in the air, right field. Cowser under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Wang. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Popped up. Smith should have this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. 2 outs, base is empty. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Jorbeat Beboss.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
3-2. In the air out to center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The throw into second. They get the force and one away in the top of the third. Man at first with one gone. Owen Casey digs in now. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Runner at first with two away. Aaron Sabato steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
2 outs, bases full. Edwin Arroyo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Left field. Kwan settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. They leave him loaded. Back here in L.A. onto the 4th. Now the left fielder, Zach DeLoach. Swung on, belted. Thomas. Long run. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he...
Line drive, base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. One down, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorbeat Beboss.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There goes the runner. Called strike 3. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Carmen Vega Ramos. Swing and a chopper out to short. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Ethan Salas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive. Kaiser pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Go-ahead run on base. And next to hit for the Sox, Edwin Arroyo. 2 outs. That to right. Kaiser on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Christian Mena.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they jump out front. It's 6-5. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas makes the grab, 1 down. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. The 1-2. This one popped up.
Got it.
Albies makes the play, and there's 2 away. Ernie Wang steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball. Low takes it to the bag, and they go down fast. So a man at first, and next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, the man Thomas. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That went back. And out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 10-5.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it. And it went a long.
Thomas really stood out in this win. Cracked it.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to labor controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own, silver's my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Weighted the package, punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington